All right. Bear with me out there in YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch land. Hello, TikTok. All right, we got all 5 channels going, and welcome everybody, and happy Juneteenth. We are live. We are in Mill Creek, Washington. We're at 800 164th Avenue Southeast. And we are at the grand open of Mixed Coffee and Community. Mixed Coffee is a new Black-owned business that is having its grand opening today on Juneteenth. And I've already talked to some people, and I've been told they have absolutely amazing coffee. And we're going to be meeting with Savannah, who is the owner, who has opened up Mixed Coffee just today, and the part of their grand opening. And I actually need you all to just hover for a moment because I need to do some other things. I just need to do a couple of little things here, and we will be in business. And if you're like, what is he doing? I am paying the bills. I am doing stuff that is related to stuff that covers the reporter side of the house, so to speak. And there we go. We got that set up. And now we're going to save setting. All right, we got the camera. We got the main camera ready to go. Microphone's on. And we're recording. And you're like, of course you got the camera on. That's not the camera I mean. One more thing I gotta check, just gotta make sure. Where is it? Where is it? Ah. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're good. We're good. We're recording. Everything's good. The world is good. Make sure we're unlocked. Make sure that's on. Make sure, okay. Everything's good. It's all good. Are we ready to go inside Mix? Of course we are. Let's go meet Savannah. For those of you just tuning in, we're live. We are in Mill Creek, Washington, about 20 miles north of downtown Seattle. And here is our amazing owner of Mix, Savannah. Savannah, how are you today?
I'm so happy. How are you, everyone?
Savannah, the world, Savannah. Welcome to Mixed Coffee.
Hi, how's it going?
Savannah, it's going great this morning. Why don't you tell us about Mixed Coffee?
Yes, so let's show you around. This is our conference room that we're going to have many events in. We've got some beautiful local art. Let me just close that. So these are artists. Their names are Arokia. I think I said that right. Apologies if I didn't. But yes, these are all for sale. Not that one on the floor. That one's gonna get hung up soon, but yes, all of these ones are for sale. Beautifully done. Very nice. So part of our mission is to get local artists to come and sell their art through us. And we have this wonderful wall. This is our lounge area. Yes, here. Move this a little bit. But yeah.
Can they turn the music down?
And so yeah, so this is our lounge area. Hopefully in the near future we'll get some more comfortable furniture. But this is some more of our local art. And then we have a whole wall over here as well. Yes. Welcome to our spot.
Could you tell us about some of the art pieces here?
So this is done by a young woman named Frankie. Know Your Rights. This is, I think she wanted to sell it for about $50. I could be wrong, but she's a local student. She's awesome. They come in all the time and order a bunch of drinks. And then here is a local black femme artist. Her name is Molly.
Which one is this?
All of these.
All of these,
yes,
okay.
All of these is from local femme black artist. Her name is Molly. She owns her own company called Dirty Docs. Here's her logo. And yeah, all of these are for sale through Mix. So you can come on her little bio and everything. Yeah, these are beautiful.
We'll get in a little closer there for you.
Dirty Docs.
And for those of you who are watching we're on 2 different live devices. So if you're watching us in landscape mode, you are watching us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. If you're watching us in portrait mode, you are watching us on TikTok. And so welcome to everybody in our community there.
Yes, welcome.
You've got jarritos.
Yes, we do have jarritos. So as you can tell, my favorite flavor is the tamarind.
Is your favorite flavor tamarind?
Yes,
Are we showing some bias here in the
Yes,
Jarritos flavors?
Then we have lime, pineapple, mandarin, and guava. But tamarind is my favorite, and not a lot of people have tried this fruit. It's a sweet and sour fruit. The drinks are more of a sweet flavor, so if you don't like sour, it's the way to go. But the fruit itself is so good. It's my favorite.
Tamarind is delicious.
Yes,
it has like
so
almost
good.
like
It's
this.
a fruit leather, almost.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It has like
Yeah.
this. I have this word and it's not the right word in my head, but I think like a fruit leather that's very kind of moist is a great way to describe it, right? Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to try tamarind, try tamarind. It's really yummy stuff. I will say, not everybody listening to some people are gonna go, oh, this is really sour.
It is pretty sour.
And other people are gonna go like, this is amazeballs.
Yeah, so this is my staff, hard at work, making all the drinks.
And you are busy today. I mean, you haven't even gotten to like the official grand opening part of things.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy. It's been a steady flow since we opened at 7 o'clock and we had a customer at 7:03. So
Wow.
it's been a really, really good day so far. I'm really proud of my team. They're so amazing. This one here, she's the best at coffee.
Who's the best at coffee?
Augustina right here. She's doing some latte art. Ooh, let's
Yeah. Let's see. What's Augustina making here? No, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Yes.
Here we go. We're gonna twitch it. There we go. Now we can get it so everybody could see it. Very beautiful.
So good. So one of the cool things about my staff is that we all went to Seattle Barista Academy.
I didn't even know there was a Seattle Barista Academy.
Yes, we had 2-day full jam-packed training on how to go.
Just go. Pretend we're not here. You're like, you don't have to duck or anything. Just go ahead and do your thing.
We learned how to make drinks. We learned our entire menu. We put together. We put together our entire menu. Oh my gosh, we have a line out the door. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, so we learned how to make all the drinks, all the recipes. We learned how to make cold brew, different types of brewing methods. Yeah, it was a really fun 2-day class. The Seattle Barista Academy was awesome. Our instructor's name was Paolo, so if you ever get to meet him or go there, highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Fried chicken empanada.
We are all super confident now with our abilities, and yeah, it was a great time. So want some real coffee?
I'm sure some people just heard fried chicken empanadas in the background. Can we go ahead and maybe talk about some of the food, right?
Talk about our food.
Because I'm sure there's some people who are watching, it's like, Mill Creek, it's a bit of a drive to get some coffee, but you are a lot more than just coffee.
A ton more.
All right, why don't we go talk about that?
Yes,
Lead the way,
do it.
Savannah.
Follow me, everyone.
I'm gonna follow you to the promised land of yummy
This is our
food.
#1 fan, Rowan. I just want to say quick shout out. He comes every single day.
Rowan's a little, Rowan, I know we're putting you on the spot. We're sorry here.
He's literally tried every single thing on the menu. Almost. Not getting there. I mean, look how expansive it is. Yeah. But yes, food is awesome.
Everything is so amazing.
So yes.
Just go around us. You're fine. You're fine.
Food, our delicious food, and we're missing our sandwiches here. They're getting prepped right now.
So
But-
tell us about your signature item.
Yes.
We talked about this.
Yes.
And this is something that I have a little familiarity with. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Pan de yucca.
Yes, pan de yuca.
Pan de yucca.
Yes, pan de yuca. It is up and down South America. You can find it in Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, where my family is from. I think you can find them in Peru and Argentina, and they all have different names, but they're all pretty much the same thing. And it's tapioca flour, cheese, butter, eggs, some of like baking soda, I don't know, one of those. And then it's one of the baking powder, baking soda, and then a pinch of salt. And it's like a cheesy ball bread. It's like this big. It's like this big, and you stretch it apart. You see all the cheese coming. It's so good. And so what we're using is, our version is our Ecuadorian version, and it's my mom's recipe. So you know it's good.
And I bet your mother your mother and father are here.
Yes, they are here somewhere.
And well, I think they left for a little bit actually, but they were here earlier.
Yes.
And they're very proud of you.
Yes, they are. But this is my little brother Julian.
Hey Julian, how are you? Say hi to I know you're real busy, but you can say hi real quick.
Yes. We call him the oven master.
The oven
He
master.
does all of the food. Yes.
Fantastic. Now you also just don't have the pan de yuca. You also have the pan de
Yes.
yuca with bacon.
Yes.
Because
I do.
I get it. If you're vegan, you're like bacon, whatever. But if you're not vegan, bacon makes everything better.
Yes. Absolutely.
It makes everything taste better. Yeah.
Yes.
It makes like I see people's heads nodding on this comment here around me, right? There's strong agreement at Mixed Coffee that bacon makes everything better.
Yes.
So is that just what it is? It's
So,
basically
yeah, just a cheesy ball bread. Yeah. And those we make in-house. My mom trained all of us as staff to learn how to make them, and every single one of us has made a batch.
Now we heard about fried chicken empanadas. We haven't even
Yes.
talked about empanadas because
Empanadas.
I would do bad things for empanadas personally. So
Yes. So we get these sourced from a local food truck called El Argento, and I have one of their cards, but I'll grab it later. They're amazing. They have much more than just empanadas, but we buy their empanadas. We get them sourced on Fridays, so they might only be a weekend thing because they go fast. They are definitely our top sellers. And so we have fried chicken empanada. So the chicken isn't fried, but the chicken's inside and the dough is fried. So we've got fried chicken empanadas, and we have baked chicken empanadas, and then we have fried beef, and then baked beef. And so the fried and the baked is just the dough on the outside, but the filling is all the same. We also have spinach and cheese for those of you who don't eat meat.
So there you go. And for those of you who are just tuning in and you're like, where are you? What's going on? What is this place? We are live. We are in Mill Creek, Washington. Mill Creek, Washington is about 20 miles north of downtown Seattle. You get off at exit 183. If you're familiar with kind of that Linwood, Martha Lake area, it's the same exit you would get off to go for Walmart. You're going to turn and head as if you were going to Walmart, but keep going down the hill. Be careful because the Mill Creek Police Department treat that hill as a revenue enhancement zone. So, watch your speed going down the hill because you can get rolling pretty fast down there. They are basically on the right side of the road at 800 164th Avenue Southeast. And they are in Suite N as in Nancy. Basically, they're just at the bottom of the hill on the right-hand side.
Yes, we're right next to Elliott Bay and a chiropractor, and the Indigo Urgent Care is 2 doors down.
Yes, exactly. As when I drove down, that's the thing I would say look for the Indigo Urgent Care sign because it's really big. It's hard to miss.
Yes.
And just hook a right, and there you go.
Yes, definitely. And so I'm going to show you guys our other sweet.
We got more stuff.
We have ice cream. Let's see if I
Check
can
this
zoom
out.
in.
Check this out, Malcontent.
So this is our cookies and cream ice cream, and we have vegan strawberry. And let me tell you, I'm not a fan of vegan, but this vegan is so creamy. It tastes just like.
Can I get a little taste of the vegan strawberry there and give them a live opinion on the just a tiny little. I am not vegan, but I do like vegan food. I'm just going to qualify everybody here. There we go. Yeah, I was just going to say. All right, so here we go. Put it out there. And you can see. You can see. He's like, all right, he's not making it up. It's not staged.
It's very good. Very creamy.
I think in the name of independent journalism and research, I need to get more of that to confirm just how good it is.
Yes, we can get you a cup.
We'll talk afterward.
So
It's really good.
Sourced by a wonderful BIPOC woman. She is located, it's called Sweet Alchemy Ice Cream.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. They have 2 locations, and the first location is in University Way, right next to UW, and the second one is in Ballard. She's so amazing, has helped me so much. She has over 70 flavors, and so we will have a rotating flavor schedule or whatever. But right now we have the sweet cream, which is the sweet cream, and then we have dark side, which is Dutch chocolate, homemade brownie, and homemade fudge. We also have vegan strawberry and cookies and cream. So that's what we'll have until we run out, and then we'll get new flavors coming in.
So I'm going to drop some old school slang on y'all. Sweet Alchemy is the shiznit.
Yes.
And if you are Gen Z and you're like, what does that mean? It means it's amazing. So I know millennials and Gen X will definitely know what the shiznit is. And the rest of you are just like, what the heck did he just say? All right, so like you've got cookies internal. Yeah, let's talk about your merch. We'll come back to the food. We're here, we're gonna talk about merch. Let's talk about merch. They got merch.
We have shirts for sale. They are 25, and this is what they look like in black. And then Julian, look at me for a second.
Hey Julian, you're gonna be our oh no!
That's what it looks like in white. And yeah, these are 25 a piece, and if we run out, we don't have your size, just tell me, we're going to have a pre-order set up soon. And then these lovely jewelry pieces are handmade by my good friend Jocelyn Goffner. She has a website business on St. Lawrence. I didn't have enough time to print out those cards, but they will be coming soon. These are also for sale, and we will have her pieces here regularly. So these are beautiful handmade jewelry, really incredible. She's an amazing black woman who she's just great. She's just great. That's all I can say.
Now, one thing we want to let people know: you don't have a drive-through, right? Because that's a big thing. But you do have something that's almost as good as a drive-through.
We have curbside pickup soon. We're getting our website made right now, and so that will be an option when you order online. We will have online ordering. We'll have curbside pickup, and then we have really fast turnover. So if you don't feel like waiting in line, I mean, today is an exception, but usually when people order, we have their drink before they're done paying. So we're pretty quick. But yes, we will have curbside pickup, and we are working on our own delivery system. So stay in tune, keep in touch, follow us on our social medias, and we'll have that out soon probably.
You want to put a shout out for your social media handles right now?
Yes, our Instagram and our TikTok is @mixedcoffeeshop. So @mixedcoffeeshop, and then our
That's MIXED Malcontents.
Yes, MIXED Coffee Shop. And then we have a Facebook page as well, and it's just Mixed Coffee and Community. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking at a way, like, you're like thinking, it's Juneteenth, so, right? And you're a white ally, and you're like, well, what does that mean, right? I mean, I get that means the slaves in Texas in 1865 found out they were emancipated 2 years earlier. That I get. So what can I do? Well, one thing you shouldn't be doing is like #Juneteenth. Hella. One of the things you can do is come out, support black business, support black small business like Mixed Coffee here in Mill Creek, Washington. They are located at 800 164th Avenue Southeast. If you get off on I-5, that is exit 183. It is the same exit, if you're familiar with the Linwood, Martha Lake area, that the big Walmart is at. However, you're going to go a mile and a half past the Walmart. You're going to keep going, and they will be on the right-hand side of the road by the Indigo Urgent Care. And you're busy. Look at this. You got a line out. You got a line out the door. You got. Oh, Savannah. Savannah getting the feels.
Yeah. Gotta not cry. I cry very easily.
Savannah is totally getting the feels. All right, we're going to talk more about food.
Let's
Back to
talk more
food.
about our food. All right, so here we have our cookies and our turnovers, and we actually have more flavors. They're just defrosting because we forgot to take those out. But yes, this one is our guava and cheese turnover, and we get these,
Shut up.
Yeah, we get these from Zuri's
Hold the phone.
Donuts.
Hold the phone. Guava and cheese.
Guava and cheese.
What kind of cheese? Is it
It's
like
like a cream cheese. So he blends the guava and the cheese together into like one sauce. It's so good. So
It
good.
sounds amazing.
So good. And these are sourced from Zuri's Donuts. It's in Linwood, black-owned business. David is so sweet. He keeps me laughing. He's been so helpful. It's been great.
There's a malcontent here. If you saw the camera wiggle, that was an elbow to a malcontent. So
And then we also have cookies, which are homemade or in-store made.
they're in-store made, yeah.
Yes, in-store made.
Yes, we
they're-
realize that the FDA says you can't say anything sold commercially is homemade, so we're just going to, it is in-store made, home styled.
Yes, there we go. They are chocolate chunk and toffee. And let me tell you something about our chocolate. So, because we are a mixed family, I'm half black and half Ecuadorian. The chocolate is from Ecuador. We get our chocolate blocks from Ecuador, and that's what we put in our mochas. We use our hot chocolates, and we use it in our cookies. And so you don't want to miss out on it. If you've ever had chocolate from Ecuador, it's so creamy, so smooth. It's my favorite thing. The mochas are my favorite thing to drink here.
If you're
I
feel-
have one like 3 times a day.
If you're like looking at all this stuff and you're feeling some FOMO, you need to get your rear ends, you need to get your happy rear ends down here. How long are you open until today?
We are open until 6 p.m. today.
And then you have a food truck coming.
Yes, I do. If you've ever heard of Island Blends acai and poke, you know how good it is. If you haven't heard, you need to get here at 12 p.m. today to check it out. They'll be here until 3 or 4, I can't remember. They'll be here until they run out, which they sell out pretty often, so you don't want to miss that.
By the way, if you see the white car blocking 2 parking spots, that's me helping out.
Yes.
That's not a butthole. Please don't mess with their car. That is me helping out to block some spots for the food truck that is coming.
Yes, they will be here at noon.
Let's go back over here and we'll get some more of this coffee action going on.
So our coffee is from Arkin Roasters, and they're pretty great. They do a lot of stuff. They get their blends, their beans from all over South America and all over Africa. And so the blend that we are using is a Latin American blend. So it's just like 3 or 4 Latin American countries, and it's so good. It's so good. We also have used Ethiopian beans in the past. Our decaf beans are Ethiopian, so they have more of like a fruity undertone, while our caffeinated coffee, our regular coffee, is more of like a chocolatey, nutty flavor. I'll give you a little bit of a cool sciencey fact.
Drop the science. My audience loves the science. Drop the science.
The reason why the regular coffee has more chocolate undertones is in South America, where they grow the coffee beans. It's on the same plantations as chocolate plantations, so that's where they grow the cacao. And then in Africa and in Asia, the beans have more of a fruity taste because they grow it on their fruity trees. Like oranges, you'll get blueberries and pear kind of undertones, and so they grow all of those in Africa and Asia. So that's the little difference. And
Okay.
we learned that at our Seattle Barista Academy.
Oh, interesting. So I have to ask: have you ever been to a chocolate plantation, chocolate farm, or?
I did actually. I lived in Costa Rica for grad school in 2018, and we got to go to a cocoa plantation, and it was so awesome.
Okay, so this is a question I have to ask because I am told, I've seen like the cocoa pod, right,
Yeah.
where you break it open, and it looks like this alien thing
Yes.
is inside.
Yes.
It really does, like, go Google it if you haven't seen this. Not right now, keep watching the stream, but afterwards, go Google this or YouTube it. But I am told that that white, that's essentially the fruit.
Yes.
And I am told that that white part is like one of the most amazing things you have ever eaten in your life.
Yeah.
Your life, there is no going back after eating it.
It is. I can't even describe the taste. It is so good. It's like David said, you can't go back. You can't go back. It's so good.
We're gonna get a shot of some of this yumminess over here. Someone's caught, look at this. Look at all that, it's the cream. Sell the cream. Extreme Cream Cam. They make their own whipped cream. Like, they make everything here.
Yeah, we do.
And you're in a great location, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're not familiar, like, especially for like, what's Mill Creek? 20 miles from Seattle. That's like nowhere. Actually, no. Mill Creek, right, like where you're located, you've got the Mill Creek Village is just right here. UW Bookstore is up there. Town Center is just right there. Like, you're in a real, and there is a ton of like new home construction that's been going on just south of here. So you really do have a tremendous location.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely do.
Savannah, thank you so much. Go ahead and give them one more big shout out with your address and your socials and all that other good stuff.
So our Instagram or our TikTok is at Mixed Coffee Shop, so MIXED Coffee Shop. And then our Facebook, we have a Facebook page, Mixed Coffee and Community. And yeah, we're located, our address is 800 164th Street, Southeast, Suite N as in Nancy, in Mill Creek. And I'm just really excited to be here. And I am so excited to share my food, my culture, our amazing drinks that we have just with everyone. And just a community hub where everyone can just come and relax and be themselves and be loved and celebrated. That is my goal. So thank you all so much for watching.
I have a question, Savannah. It's in Espanol.
Sí.
Saludos, ¿cómo están? I don't know if I just killed that Spanish though. I'm using my Saludos, ¿cómo están? Están.
Oh, yes, I'm great. Gracias. Estoy muy bien. Muy bien. I don't know a lot of Spanish, so sorry.
And ¿Dónde queda? Which I believe is, where is this?
Yes, it is in Mill Creek. Yeah. Mill Creek. If you are on Google, and hopefully soon Apple Maps, but yes, 800 164th Street, Southeast, Suite N.
All right, malcontents, thank you everybody for joining us. I need to get some eats, I need to get some coffee, and then I need to hit the road. We will be broadcasting live in about an hour from Redmond, Washington, as our wall-to-wall coverage of Juneteenth activities continues today. Go ahead and please, well, again, like I said this midstream, I'm gonna say it again. If you're like, okay, it's Juneteenth, what does that mean? What can I do that isn't just throwing a hashtag up or going like, hey, I'm gonna go to the Ford dealer and emancipate an F-150 today, right? Because that's a whole side conversation for another time, because you know the marketing businesses are just gonna start doing stuff like that. Go to a small, local black business and support your small, local black business. 40% of black-owned businesses closed in 2020. 40%. Small business in general needs your help. Go ahead and find a small, local black-owned business and go ahead and give them some support. Savannah, thank you so much. All right, and with that, I'm gonna say malcontent out. All right. And then what I'm gonna do is I need to get some B-roll.